this problem's really, really hard. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can anybody help me?
Yeah, sure, I got you. Alright, so first you have to start out with the givens. So, can you help me figure this out?
Would it be a 10-foot ladder as one?
Yep, and I'm going to label that C, because if we're looking at this as if it's a triangle, the hypotenuse of a triangle is usually labeled C, and that's what the ladder would be.
Alright, wouldn't there also be one for DLDT?
True.
Which is 4 feet per second?
Yep. And we're calling it DLDT because it's the length of the ladder,
Away
of
from
the triangle is being increased.
Alright. And then you want the wants.
And what do I want?
I want the height of the ladder on the wall, which would be DHDT.
Okay, so DHDT is what you want. However, that is not the height of the ladder on the wall. DHDT is the rate at which the ladder is falling down the wall. So it's at the rate at which the height is going down.
Ooh, okay. So when would be when it's 8 feet long? 8 feet away from the wall, that is.
Alright, I'm actually a little confused where to go on from here. I think we need some help from someone else.
Yeah, I can give you a hand. So from here, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, in which case we know that L, the bottom side squared, plus H, the side squared, equals C squared, which is the hypotenuse.
Alright, and L would be the bottom, H would be the side, and C is the hypotenuse.
Good, in which case we know that the bottom is equal to 8, so it would be 8 squared, plus H squared, which we don't know yet, equals 10 squared, because 10 is equal to C.
Alright, and then we derive it.
Not yet. So now we're going to solve for H, so we know what it is. So we know that 64 plus H squared equals 100, in which case we can figure out that H squared equals 36 and H equals 6. And from here we can derive it and go that 2L dL dt plus 2H dH dt equals 2C dC dt. But now, I'm a little confused about where to go from here. How about we get Sam back?
Sure, I can help you out. Alright, so just so you're clear, because you seem just a little confused, this came from the Pythagorean theorem, since this kind of makes a triangle.
I
So
see
it's
that.
technically a squared plus b squared equals c squared, because these are the two sides and this is the hypotenuse.
Yes.
So that's where we got that from originally. Now that we've solved for h, which equals 6 feet, we were able to derive the Pythagorean theorem. Now it's a plug and chug, as you like to call it. So
Alright.
it's just going to be
Let's move it up there
Okay.
because it's really down low.
2 times 8 times,
DL.
well,
which is-
8, okay, 2 times L, which is 8,
Mhm.
then times DL dt, which is 4, plus 2 times H, which we just learned was 6 feet, times DH dt, which is what we're trying to solve for, equals 0, right?
Awesome.
All right, so then 2 times 8 times 4,
64
plus
12
DH dt equals 0. And now subtract 64 from both sides. Now divide both sides by 12. So now DH dt equals negative 6 feet per second. And that's what we were solving for. Success.
Thank you so much. Good job!
Woo!
I got confused.
I see it now! Yay! Fun! Math is
I
great!
didn't hear
Woo!
Jenny. Math is great.
Math